Hello, in this video we show one useful function called pairs.panel to show correlations between multiple variables in R. This function comes from psych package, and it is very useful because in one figure it shows several information connected to correlation coefficients between variables. So the first show the numeric value of the correlation coefficient between variable pairs, and second, it shows the frequency distribution or histograms for each variable. Then the third part of the plot shows a scatter plot between variable pairs. So there are lots of information you can get from this function. And we show example in RStudio. So you have to install this package called psych. It's a very big package. Then load this library psych, and we show the data iris. So iris is for the plants variable. There are several variables for length and width for different classes of plants. And we show the odd correlation coefficients and the relationship between variable pairs from this data. So we can use pairs.panels, and iris and his color is white and eclipse use false. So it's quite simple with only two options and with the data frame. This data frame comes from RStudio, so it is bundled in RStudio. If you load RStudio, you can use this data frame. So this is the results of this figure. So we can see there are 5 variables, and in a diagonal for each variable's histogram, for example, for the species only 1, 2, 3, right? So only this location has columns. And for the other variables are continuous variables. They have histograms for each bin. And this is the shape, smooth shape for the distribution of the data. And on the upper right corner, there's half of the figure represents the variable correlations between variable pairs. For example, this is minus 0.12 represents the correlation coefficient between sepal length and sepal width. So this row is for the first variable with other 4 variables correlation coefficients. So this is the first to the third. Third is the petal length. So sepal length and petal length, right? This is for the correlation for each pair. And this one is for sepal length and petal width, right? And this diagonal and this upright corner, then left lower part of the figure shows the scatter plot between each variable pair. So for example, this one is between these 2 variables, and these 2 is between this variable and other 2 variables. So this is the third variable with the second variable, and this third variable with the first variable, scatter plot, and so on. For example, this is for species and petal width. But it's meaningless because this is categorical. It's not very meaningful. And this is for example, between width and species, right? And for example, this for the petal width and petal length. So, and this scatter plot also has a regression line. So this you can see, they almost can use one variable between these two, right? So one is the dependent variable, the other is independent variable. But for this part, it's not a linear relationship. So if you use a regression, have to include other variables. So this video will show very simple carrying out of pairs.panels functions in psych package from R for showing the relationship correlation coefficients between variables with correlation coefficient numeric and scatterplot and each variable's histogram or frequency curve. And of course in R there are several useful, this is not the only one can show in such kind of figure, but this is very useful. Yeah. Thanks for watching.